I got monetized! Yay! In a 3-week period, I got monetized on YouTube. I had a viral video with 3.8 million views and counting. My subscriber count grew from 3,000 to 135,000. I achieved my silver play button and I earned quite a good amount of money from YouTube. I'm going to share with you all the details. I'm going to tell you exactly what I earned, exactly what that experience was like. I've had a lot of people reaching out wanting to know, so I'm going to spill the tea on all of it. Hi, I'm Maggie and I make videos about spirituality and living a meaningful and joyful life. So I got monetized after 5 months on YouTube, exactly 5 months. And I think the average is 15.5 months. So I'm extremely pleased with how that went. I did make a joke in an earlier video that I wanted to be monetized by Christmas, not really expecting that to happen. And I wasn't far off. So I was a month off. I got monetized on the 30th of January. So to get monetized on YouTube, if you don't know, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours in a 12-month period. I've been working really hard and consistently for this entire time, posting usually initially 2 to 3 videos a week and then more like 1 video a week. And finally, on the 30th of January, I got monetized and I started earning income from YouTube. Very exciting moment. I got monetized! So, super exciting. Don't worry, I'm not going to wait up for the rest of the video. If you are interested in my monetization journey, there's a full playlist that I'll link in the description where you can watch the entire journey. Before we get any further, I have to tell you about the Magic of Gratitude Challenge coming up in a few weeks. It's March 31st to April 4th. It's a 5-day challenge. It's completely free. There are some options available to work with me a little more closely. There's a $19 version and a $199 version, but there is the completely free version and you are welcome to join. I would love to have you. Link is in the description. Hope to see you there. It has been a really full-on 3 weeks, I must say. It's been a huge learning curve. It's been a shattering of my limiting beliefs on what's possible. When you achieve something that's beyond what you expected, you have this moment of adjustment. So I've been going through that. Also dealing with, a lot of energy coming towards me, whether it was via comments or emails. Oh my gosh, so many comments. 11,000 comments on that viral video. So the video that went viral was a trending video called "It Took Me 30 plus years to realize what I'm about to tell you in 10 minutes." So this is a trending video topic and there's been a bit of confusion about this. A lot of people have been like, oh, you stole this idea, or I've seen this before, but it's actually a trending video, which means hundreds, if not thousands of people use the same title. It's a popular title, and then you make the video your own. Hopefully that's what you should be doing. So I was inspired by another YouTuber who did this and I was listening to his video and I found it so inspiring. I was like, oh, maybe I could do that video. And I was having a shower and then I just got this complete download. Like everything that I wanted to say just came to me and I just rushed to the computer, typed it all out. It was just like completely in flow. It was effortless. It was effortless. One of those moments where you're like, I am in flow, I'm getting a download, this is very exciting. Up until that point, my highest video had been 33,000, which was very, very exciting. And I was a little bit nervous about, what's going to happen? Like I may never get that again, or, what's the next video going to be? And to my alarm and joy and ecstasy, my video went viral. I had an overwhelming amount of feedback about the video. So many comments, over 11,000 comments, but also a lot of private emails. People were emailing me about all sorts of things, all sorts of offers. I got marriage proposals. I got people wanting to borrow money from me. A ton of scammers. People all around the world from different religions wanting to convert me. Lots of people wanting to do my editing, interviewing me, and so many genuine well wishes. It was really quite tricky to keep up with. A few people have put in the comments, oh, you've gone really quiet, what's happening, what's going on for you emotionally. But at this point, there was 2 things going on. One, there was just so many emails, so much coming through that it was a bit like a lot to sort through. And the other thing was the video was climbing rapidly. Like at one point it was getting 20,000 views per hour. And you got to understand that before I came from a place where if I got 100 views in the first day, that was amazing. So all of a sudden I'm getting 20,000 views an hour. And even now, 3 weeks later, it's getting 2,000 views an hour. So I had another video ready to go, but I held off because I thought if I released a new video, it might interrupt the flow of that video. That was just a theory. I didn't know if it would be true. So I held off for 2.5 weeks and I tried my best to get to all the comments. But of course, when you're getting thousands of comments, you can't do that. So that was interesting too, because I was trying to build this community and respond to everyone in detail. And then all of a sudden it was a runaway train and I couldn't stop it. And of course, what comes with that, comes with success is, you know, you're going to get some negative comments. And I haven't read all the comments. It's just impossible to do that. But I would say that 95% of the comments were absolutely beautiful. Really, really, really lovely. Another thing is 3.8 million views. 3.8 million people is more than 10% of the country that I live in, which is Australia, which has a population of under 30,000. So it's just, the mind boggles to think about the sheer number of people that watch that video. So when you think about that, there's all different ages and cultures and religions and all different types of people are watching it. So, you know, it's not going to appeal to everyone and people aren't all going to agree with it. So, and that was reflected in the comments. But it really didn't bother me. I will come to the bit that did bother me that I had to work through. Most of it didn't bother me at all. And, you know, I thought it could be a lot worse. So as the views started to go down a little bit, I just decided after 2.5 weeks, I must release my next video, which I also filmed before this video had gone viral. So I released that video and the first thing I talk about is how we shouldn't take things personally, which was really fascinating because the following week there was a lot of things that I could have taken personally, such as someone completely reviewed the video and like stopped and started like every 5 to 10 seconds to comment on every single thing that I said, and there was like all these, you know, not very supportive people saying a whole bunch of stuff. And that experience, I wasn't actually going to talk about it, but in the end I was like, it was actually a real blessing. I'm quite grateful that that happened because I had a reaction for about 2 hours of like, oh my God, like to see a video that you've done just kind of chopped up and reviewed like that was, you know, it's just weird from this dude across the world, like with his own judgments and opinions. And it was fascinating because I realized this is so not about me. Like it had nothing to do with me, even though he was breaking down every single thing that I said and whether it was good or not or stupid or he agreed with or whatever and judging how I looked and all of that stuff. It was like, wow, like this appears to be a really personal thing, but it's nothing to do with me. He doesn't know me. They don't know me. They're making assumptions about me on a little video. So it was quite liberating and quite freeing. And I'm really grateful that that guy did that because it really got me to test out one of my biggest life lessons, which is don't take things personally. One of the highlights from the video was that I got to have a wonderful interview and conversation with Rob the Maritimer. I was pretty excited when Rob reached out to me to interview me because I'd been watching his channel, so I knew who he was, I trusted him and liked him, so that was an obvious yes, I'll do that, and that was really exciting, and link is in the description to that interview if you want to watch that. You can really see the joy and ecstasy that I am in at that moment from that interview, so it's really nice to have that to have a look at. I'm still in the joy and the ecstasy, but that was like really in the middle of it, so it's just a lovely time capsule to have. So getting to explore what I would call my upper limit problem or my thermostat, which is when you're used to living within a particular temperature, a particular range, and then all of a sudden, you know, you go a bit higher, the temperature gets a bit hotter, and you can either go, oh, like it's a bit hot, I'm going to go back to where I was, like through sabotage patterns and things like that, or you can just really acclimatize yourself and really clear through your baggage and the limitations to have your new normal. And I've been really working hard to do that. In my earlier videos, you know, I went viral video, and it was because my video got over 1,000 views, and to me at that time that was viral because I'd only been getting 100 or 200 views at that time. So it's all relative, right? So that actual experience, I had to work through some barriers and issues with success, and that actually really helped me with going through this viral video now. One of the things I'm most excited about is my silver play button. Yay! So I've just ordered it. I've sent that off to YouTube, and that should be arriving in 3 to 4 weeks. But for those of you who have been following along, or perhaps saw my video on how YouTube changed my life in under 200 subscribers, you will see how I purchased this baby from Etsy. How do you like my 100,000 subscribers YouTube plaque?
Wow, that's amazing.
Yay! So, once again, if you enjoy this content, please subscribe and help me manifest my 100,000 subscribers. I love manifesting, I love, going after my dreams, and I love setting goals. So this was a fun way to grow my channel, to have this in my awareness. I genuinely did not expect to get this within 6 months. So that is absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited about it. People in the comments were wondering if I was nervous about releasing another video after the viral one. And I was nervous, but I wasn't worried because I just didn't expect that to repeat itself. Like, I don't think I'm deluded. I think that's pretty rare. So when my next video, when I released it and the numbers started ticking over immediately, that was so exciting. I was like, I'm just happy that people are watching it and it's starting to tick over. And now after 4 days, it's at 25,000 views, which is amazing. That's the best start I've ever had other than the viral one. If you feel that your life could be transformed with a solid gratitude practice, join me in my Magic of Gratitude Challenge, link in the description. My website blew up through this process. I had a lot of people reaching out wanting one-on-one coaching, and I wasn't able to accommodate everyone. I'm having to hold off on that for a bit. So the Gratitude Challenge is a wonderful stepping stone to that if you're interested. So, the bit you've been waiting for. How much did YouTube pay me for this video? Very exciting. So for that one viral video, after 22 days, YouTube have paid me $15,545.52. What the? That's US dollars. So it's even more because I'm Australian, and with our exchange rate, it's way better than that. So very exciting. And the total amount up to date for across all my videos is $16,472.58. It's so much money. I'm not deluded. That's very unusual. That's a very unusual amount of money. And like my smaller videos are getting like, $150, $200 kind of thing. So I don't expect that every month. I don't expect that every year. Like, I'm not putting a limit on it. Like, whatever, I'm open to all the goodness and the abundance, but I'm feel very blessed and very, very excited about that. When you're doing YouTube, it's hours and hours and hours and hours of unpaid work, and it's fine. You're doing it because you love to do it, and you're hoping that one day it might pay off in that way, but it might not. So to actually get monetized and have such a big amount of money on its way, I obviously haven't got it yet, is super exciting. I am so grateful and so thankful to every single person that watched that video, that liked it, that commented. To all of you out there watching this, I'm just so grateful. I love YouTube. I love it. I love that I get to do this. I feel so blessed that I got monetized and that I'm starting to get an income from this. But most of all, I'm just so excited that people are enjoying the videos. I've had so many beautiful, beautiful comments of people saying how much the videos meant to them. And that is very exciting, and I just can't wait to create more content. So that's an update. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.